$78.3 billion. That's not the $100 billion some people projected, but that's a heck of a lot higher than people are used to seeing in a non-COVID year, and it stays at an elevated rate in all the years after this, going out until 2030. You can see the $78.3 billion this year. It's going to be $65.4 billion next year, $63.5 billion the year after that, just shy of $58 billion and just shy of $57 billion by 2029, 2030. This year, in the next couple of years, the deficit is twice as high as we would have seen in the fall economic statement that Chrystia Freeland tabled in December, and growth is half of what was projected just 9-10 months ago, despite there being some significant cuts and downsizing in the size of the public service. There is going to be a net overall reduction in the size of the public service of nearly 10%. In this year alone, you're looking at 16,000 full-time equivalent jobs being eliminated, and that will go to about just shy of 40,000 jobs being eliminated by 2028, 2029. In effect, what's happening is the civil service is being right-sized, to use the government's phrase, from its high of 368,000 people in 2023-24 to about 330,000 in 2028-2029. That's the spend less so you can invest more. And on that, there is a series of investments in capital in particular. $115 billion towards infrastructure, $110 billion in productivity and competitiveness. That includes some tax incentives to get people to invest in equipment and in buildings. $30 billion in defense, just in capital in defense. There's a total of about $80 to $90 billion in defense over the next 5 years, a historic level of spending there, and $25 billion in home building. This is mostly the Canada Homes announcement that was made a few weeks back. To give you a sense of what is shifting here, program expenses normally grown by 8% a year. It's now grown by less than 1% a year, and this budget is shifting to capital. They're also going to try to bring down the population of the country by reducing the immigration targets. Permanent residents down from 395,000 to 380,000, but look at temporary residents. This is students, this is temporary foreign workers, a massive reduction from 673,000 down to 385,000. And one last thing to highlight, the climate competitiveness strategy. The emissions cap, it's on the books to be scrapped. There's a couple of conditions that need to be met. They need to finalize the methane emissions reductions. They need to deal with the industrial price becoming the core of the plan, an agreement on a beefed up and strengthened industrial carbon price that then becomes the engine that drives down emissions as you move towards that 2050 net zero target. But some investments in carbon